So, now, how to be attractive in the world of PR. I pulled this Zoolander piece. Zoolander in the fashion PR industry is the equivalent of the movie Wall Street for the finance industry. If you're working fashion PR, you're going to hear quotes and comments that come out of Zoolander, and it's just one of the things that working in luxury fashion, any really big consumer brand, you're going to see it. But again, so moving forward, how to be attractive in the world of PR. The first big thing that you need to do is learn how to write. I cannot say this enough. One of the biggest pet peeves when I'm interviewing potential assistants is those who have not been taught how to write. Writing is the most important thing about being a PR person. There are a lot of publicists, a lot of PR professionals who do not know how to write, and they're probably one of the biggest frustrations of many editors, because the writing style is just not on par with where it should be. So PR is about knowing how to tell a story. It's about knowing how to tell your client's story, and writing is, again, it's a very big part of it. You have to know how to write email pitches to get the press to pay attention. You have to know how to write a press release, because oftentimes, because of the time crunch, because of what's been going on in the media world with so many people being laid off and positions being condensed, editors are super busy and super swamped. So when they have a perfectly written press release land in their inbox that they only have to tweak a little bit, they're very happy, and it makes them want to cover you more and want to receive your emails more. Second thing, you want to be a know-it-all. There is no such thing as too much research in the world of PR. You want to continue researching. You want to know as much as possible. You want to consume as much information as possible. Keep up with the trends. Research topics that's going to teach you more about the industry, more about the particular client you're working on, what things that their competitors doing, what things that may make them a better brand. Always, always, always be researching, always be reading, consume as much information as you can. Learn to ask the right questions. There is no such thing as a dumb question, honestly, especially when you're starting out. Don't be afraid to say, I don't know. You want to be able to answer, you want to be able to let people teach you along the way. And also, when you're developing strategy, one of the biggest things you do have to begin with is learning to ask the right questions. And then this goes back, again, to research, knowing how to find the answers to those questions by researching. Be a people person. I include this book, How to Win Friends and Influence People by Dale Carnegie. If you take nothing else out of this seminar, you need to get this book. It's one of the best books you can get about learning how to speak with other people and how to communicate with other people so they are responsive to you. I highly recommend getting it, because in PR you do have to communicate with other people, and you have to do it in a way that makes them like you. And this book is wonderful for that. If you want to pick up a hobby, pictures are necessary. A lot of the press releases that get picked up are the ones that have pictures to illustrate and make it more. The pictures help tell a bigger story. I'm sorry, I'm stumbling on my words here because I'm trying to figure out the best way to explain this to you. A picture tells 1,000 words. How about that? Going back to that old adage. So we all have cell phones. Get used to using your camera, taking pictures as often as possible. If you want to pick up an additional skill that's going to make you more attractive to agencies, learn basic graphic design skills. Learn Photoshop, Illustrator, InDesign. A little bit of HTML coding is also good, because WordPress has become very big, especially for blogs. Knowing how to create a blog, know how to edit a little bit of code, and of course knowing a little bit of graphic design is definitely going to make you more attractive.